here, there's kind of a knocking noise. This pulley right here, I can spin it freely with my finger. That should not spin freely. Physically compress it myself. There's your knock, which then makes everything a little loose. Oh, look at how loose that is. Oh, dude. Hey everybody, this is my latest project, a 2004 Subaru WRX wagon. It has a few battle scars, but we'll just blame that on its rally heritage. This WRX has been through a lot over the years, and it definitely shows. From the bumps and dings to the loud knocking noise under the hood. It's clear this car needs some love, but that's exactly why I'm so excited about it. Over the coming weeks, I'll be diving into this project head first. From diagnosing that engine knock to restoring the body, I've got a lot of work ahead of me. But I know this WRX has the potential to be something truly special. Stick around to see this WRX wagon go from rough to ready. Trust me, it's going to be an epic result. Alrighty guys, so I'm here where I'm keeping the Saab, grabbing some things for this 04 WRX. So I've got timing belt kit somewhere in here. So I'm gonna find it in all my stuff here. But this is where this has been for quite some time, but she's all dusty. Good stuff coming here, but she's just chilling. Gonna be a nice little wash video eventually. But check it out. Been a while, but she is all nice. But let's grab this stuff. I actually just took a moment to appreciate the view. It's been a couple years since it's moved under its own power. There's been a lot of hard work in between. I just had to stand there and stare. All right, we're good to go. I got everything I needed here. Timing kit and a few goodies here. Stock manifold, I think I might swap onto that 04 because I'm gonna keep the Borla that's on there. Timing belt, timing kit's right in here. If I can't see. Oh, there you go, it's right there. And got some tools, powder, coat, some end links if I need them. And that has all the old Brembo hardware, which is up here. Brembos, this is for my Saab. This guy right here, gonna have a buddy sandblast and powder coat those, so snagged them off the car. I forgot they were bolted, so took a little bit longer than I thought it would, and I should not have worn my brand new pink shirt, but got her done. So let's get out of here. Could be worse. This is knocking away. They thought it was a rod knock. Pretty certain it's just the timing belt tensioner. So I already have that. I'm really just here to drop off a couple parts for it, and then we'll take it to the shop another day. and get it figured out. Of course, pretty clean inside. It's all good. This cover's a little ratty, but we'll just do another one. Good boots, not too bad. Clean on the inside. A couple stains. Those would easily come out. Even back here. Super clean. Came with a clutch as well. And then there is a little bit of surface rust on like towers and stuff, but all the seat mounts and everything are solid still, so should be good there. The only other damage is really this. Side swipe, a little bit of rust, but everything else underneath is good. And the side skirts could look a little better, but we will get that fixed up. Exhaust. So, pretty hyped. It's clean. We're gonna make this thing ripper again. But for now, we'll leave it at that. Drop these off. Probably be a couple days. Might start on it this weekend. We'll see. But I'll catch you guys at the shop. Alright, let's break this down. I picked up the car for $2,500, which you might think that's a steep price for a blown up Subaru. The car was actually listed for $3,500. I definitely took a gamble, but I had an inclination before I shook hands it was just the timing belt tensioner. The engine had already been replaced by a previous owner and had, at the time of installation, 70,000 miles. This was a good sign it may not be rod knock if the owner truly changed the oil every 5,000 miles as they claimed. The math I factored in my head at the time was $2,500 for the car. The tensioner fix is mostly free with new parts from my other projects. I would need fluids, some small supplies, say that's $120. Now, worst case, it needs an engine. You can find a JDM replacement on eBay for around $1,400 with free shipping. Then there's the bodywork, which I'll just ignore for now. Throw in some small touch-up things at around $300, and the total cost comes out to around $4,320. I ballparked, but I thought I could sell it for around $7,000 to $6,500. You can see some examples here on your screen. So the profit, worst case, would be $2,680 to $2,180. Add in the $1,400 if the motor doesn't need replaced, and the potential profit for this deal is $4,080, which is a promising number considering the listing had only been up for about 8 hours at the time of sending my first message. These GD chassis Subarus are desirable cars, and this one in particular had some mods that will catch most Subaru WRX shoppers' eye, which included white line front and rear sway bars, Raceland adjustable coilover suspension, a Crawford AOS, Orla unequal length headers, Cobb downpipe, an HKS carbon titanium catback exhaust, Cobb short shifter, Cobb intake system, and a Mishimoto aluminum radiator and coolant expansion tank. I think by now you can see why I'm excited about this WRX wagon. Let's get after it. This is strip missing, 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 missing. A little crusty. It's already got a VOS. Look, so you can see this timing cover is a little exposed. Not the end of the world, but this pulley right here, I can spin it freely with my finger. Let's see if I can get it on camera with the light. Oh, maybe I will. Sweet. Which usually that should not spin freely with my finger. There should be enough tension that I should not be able to do that. So, gotta be timing belt related. That's gotta be that noise. Cool, well, I'm liking what I see so far. Let's do it. It's got like a spring-loaded lever on it. I mean, that looks pretty clean. I don't see any metal yet. It's so smooth. So smooth, baby. Beautiful. Alright, gonna drain the coolant and get to work. There you go. Honestly, I'm not even gonna take these off. I can leave them. Heck yeah, just gotta get the belts out of the way, so loosen this guy up. Discovery. That's the issue right there. So we've got either pulley plus tensioner problem. Oh my goodness. I'm so good at this. How did I know? I'm hyped. Wowzers. Let's bring you guys in here. So check this out. This should be pretty tight. You can bounce it. You can physically compress it myself. There's your knock, which then makes everything a little loose. Oh, look at how loose that is. Oh, dude. Alright, so. Yep. This one bolt still stripped. I mean, I don't need to take it off. I'd like to. I mean, it'd be nice if I could get it off so I could time it. Maybe if I put some pressure on it, I could do it. There we go. Alrighty, I just went to O'Reilly's, snagged a upper radiator hose and Wix filter, and now I'm gonna grab some fluids. Just need oil and brake clean and maybe a couple other things, but apparently Walmart carries VR1 now, and if you know anything about fluids, they're a lot cheaper at Walmart, so we're gonna go find out. I was watching a Dustin Williams video on YouTube, and sponsored by them, so he was shouting out that they have it at Walmart. So let's go find out. But that was a quick, easy snag, so let's go. Back. We got everything good to go. It's all tore apart. It was the pulley flopping around. Now comes the fun part, putting it back together. So got the new laid out here. This kit is from my Subaru. It's only got about 6,000 miles on it. New OEM belt from Mitsubishi. If you didn't know, Subaru used those from the factory, so good to go there. I've got new upper hose, brake clean here, some Loctite as well, just to make sure these bolts stay in the block. We'll be torquing those down. Then, what do you know? Walmart has VR1 from Valvoline. So 2050, it is still pretty warm out, end of summer here, so that should treat us well. And then when I do sell, I'll let people know, hey, I recommend putting some 10W30 in there, VR1, in the winter. But we are good to go here. I do have Grimsby light crank pulley. You know, it's kind of iffy. Some people say stick with this because it dampens for the crank better. I like the idea of this on a stock car because it gives you a little bit more spin up. I mean, ever so slightly. I don't even know how much it changes, but anything you can get for that throttle response when you don't have big boost or, you know, the best tune. I'm gonna run it, see how I feel, and so just gotta clean this up, put it all back together. Let's do it. 38.9 foot-pounds or 39 Newton meters. Alright, so we need to push this in, get a pin in there, so I'll probably just use like a small Allen key, and then get a belt, and we'll have to time the engine. Alright, so I got a drill bit in here, let's see if it holds. I think it will. And just make sure it goes through the back as well, otherwise it'll bend up. I think it's on where we want it to be. Just have to double check. Yep. Fully in time. Perfect. Now it's time for the first start. I just installed the brand used timing kit. This is the moment of truth. Will the engine still knock? Let's find out. Buddy, burning off all the coolant I spilled on that side. Oh yeah, listen to this thing purr. gotta let it bleed the power and then bleed the bubbles out of the coolant here. I'll have to fill that a little bit more. I did just reuse that. All that came out of there, so I'm gonna have to fill that up. Just a little filter in the bottom. Listen to it turn. Smooth. Oh, that turbo, dude. Minty. Let's go. Listen to it turn. As you can hear, she's smooth as can be. The timing belt tensioner was definitely the issue. At this point, I'm super stoked, and it's time for a test drive. But first, there's a couple things we need to do. Got quite a bit of coolant in it. This cap leaked at first. I had to swap that one from that one. This one has like a rubber gasket in it. These are known for not being the greatest, so I may end up grabbing some new ones, but I got it to seal up now. And then do have a boost leak somewhere. Was cutting after I went and washed it. I believe this is just grimy, that's grimy. I know there's some weird Y in the back, so I'm gonna take that off. The solution is this guy. So this is a 2015 Plus STI intercooler. It's quite a bit bigger, so that's gonna make quite a bit of a difference. This here is cracking, so I will probably have to go source a intercooler tube for that. I will probably straighten out some of these fins, make it, a little more better functional. Let's knock out this intercooler. So when mounted, a little lopsided, but it's pretty solid. This side does bolt in, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to start it up with this off. While the engine idles to bleed the air out of the coolant system, I went ahead and took the time to straighten out as many of the fins on the intercooler as I could bear. so here's how we're looking. Not too bad. Everything's hooked up, all good. This is kind of a mess now because this comes out further, so this hose isn't long enough. Honestly, that should just be a straight. I may end up, and then I gotta zip tie this over here and probably place that hole somewhere different because this thing gets real hot. I actually started melting this, so I mean, other than that, should be ready for a drive. Took the time to straighten the intercooler out as best as I could. Didn't go too crazy, but way better than before. Let's take you for a drive. Alright, so it is the next day. Take this thing for a test drive. My GoPro kept overheating, so I put it in the fridge and sorted it out. Runs great, smooth, no more knock. It's just got, I believe, a little bit of a boost leak. Blew the coupler off. Nice! After the test drive, I did a quick oil change and admired the intercooler fans. While I was looking over the engine bay, I noticed a few other issues. I'll have to address those in the next episode. If you've made it this far, hit that like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe for future episodes. Well, look at these. Look at where the zero is. Right here. Now come look at this side. Look at where the zero is. The whole alignment is jacked up, so I'm gonna have to fix that. So this cap doesn't seal. And of course, we have that even bigger boost leak. Probably blew the coupler off. Nice!